How dare you butcher my name like this, Dracos? Thank you so much for joining us on stage for the Marion Van Voy post-game check-in with Razork. Thank you so much, Veldin. That was quick. That was quick. That was very unusual of you guys. Only some misplays in game one, but after that, everything was super clean. What happened between game one and the rest of the series?
Well, I mean, I think game one we should have lost. I think Giants mega choked it, honestly. But yeah, we made a lot of mistakes, and then it was hard to play. We need to get our combos with the Nocturne, Rakan, but they were actually reacting pretty well to it. And game 2 and 3, I think we had better draft. We were very comfortable with our champions, and we just took over the game with Drakes. I felt like we got sold all 3 games, so it was pretty chill.
Yeah, did you expect to 3-0, or at least if not 3-0, that the series would be that easy, given the preparation you had?
No, for sure I didn't expect that it was going to be a 3-0. I think from our practice, we were kind of beating or almost beating every team, but I think Giants was the one that was the hardest for us. Like, I think we were suffering a lot versus them. So I was coming in today with the expectations that this was going to be a tough series. Yeah, I mean, after we won the game one, probably they like collapsed.
Yeah.
I would have been mega tilted too, but yeah, they didn't bounce back on the game 2 and 3, and I think we played pretty solid at the games. So.
Yeah, that is a mental break here, and you guys took the best of it, honestly. When I think of Fnatic, you came back this summer with a change within the team, replacing mid lane, which is not an easy role. Gets even worse when it's an import, but you guys handled it so well. And you were talking through so many interviews. We've talked about this on stage, the fact that Poby brought new vibes. Replacing a player brought new vibes. So one split down on the way to Madrid, how do you reflect on the improvements from Fnatic with this change in mid lane?
Yeah, I mean, I think for sure we are improving a lot. I think one main difference that it's from the last split, I feel like we didn't take the Koi loss too hard. I feel like we would have been a bit mental after that loss, but I feel like this week we still practiced very well, and everyone was like still very motivated and hungry to make 2 Worlds. Now we're in Madrid. I'm very happy for that. So yeah, I mean, I think Poby is part of it, but I think the whole mentality of the team has changed.
Absolutely, it's a team effort in the end. Before we talk about Madrid, which I assume you're very, very happy about, you've mentioned in a Sheep Esports interview 3 days ago, actually, that in the past, you used to be really affected by fans flaming you and fans' reactions, and then you stopped caring or found a way to stop caring, and I feel like a lot of players struggle with this. How did you make it happen? How did you switch your mentality to finally block the noise?
I mean, I feel like you just get used to it. You just like play for a few years in competitive. You realize that the same people that love you one week, they can like hate on you the next one. And I feel like the true fans will support you all the time. And I think in Fnatic it's like...
Thank you, Fnatic fans.
I feel like in Fnatic we have a lot of fans, and 95% are very supportive.
This is just a glimpse of what you're going to have in Madrid next week. A lot of Fnatic fans, a lot of Spanish fans as well. What are you looking forward to the most?
I mean, honestly, when we went to the road trip in Madrid, playing against Koi, it was the most amazing moment ever. Even though we lost, like the whole stadium was with so much energy, and I'm looking forward to do the same. This time against KC, so I'm expecting like more fans from our side there. But I think it's going to be a really amazing experience.
Absolutely. And yeah, guys, you're going to have to be loud in Madrid for this guy. Give him the best day possible. Now, do you have... We see your bot lane right in front of us, ready for PGL. Is there anything you want to say to Upset and Mikyx?
I don't know, my ADC has such a big balls, I feel like. He just plays one scrim game of Vayne and he pops it, and he kind of smurfed it, I think. And Mikyx with his spike, so I don't know, I think you guys played very well, so good job.
Good job, and good job to you as well, Razork. Thank you so much for the interview. Looking forward to seeing you in Madrid. And that's all for us here on this side of the stage. We're going to switch to PGL right in front of us. Sjokz, take it away.
Thank you so much, Laure. Indeed, we're here in PGL with Jackspectra, but more importantly, perhaps, with the bot lane of Fnatic, Upset and Mikyx. Upset, first thoughts after this. I want to say it was a comfortable 3-0, but there were some difficult moments nonetheless, I guess. Would you agree with that?
I mean, when you're 11k gold behind and they have Elder and Baron, you could say it's a difficult moment, I guess. Yeah. But for us, it was like very... That's our comfort zone, like 11k down, Baron, Elder, and we managed to clutch it.
Yeah, Mickey, you want to talk about that first game a little bit? Because we were having a lot of conversations on the desk about like what is worth it for either side, right? Because you have the dragon stacking, but GINX is giving it up, but they win some of the skirmishes. Like, what did you think about the game state before you won it?
I mean, getting the Cloud Soul was pretty clutch.
Yeah.
I think with a different soul, maybe it would not be as easy to play the team fights. So we got kind of lucky on that side. But in general, I would say the 4 dragons against 3 grubs should be beneficial for us.
But Atakan did just go their way also. But let's not linger on game 1, right, Jackspectra?
No, I mean, overall, I was really surprised. I thought GINX might win, because I've just been hearing they're so good in scrims. There's been other players as well thinking that, based on scrims, that they would be better. What do you think happened to them? Do you think it was just mental boom after game 1, or how did they just collapse?
I mean, I was never very impressed with them in scrims, honestly. I thought they were fine, but like they were not like cooking us or anything. Like I feel like we probably have a good win rate this year against them in scrims overall. So I wasn't really worried about that. And yeah, I think mentally wise, that game 1 was very tough for them. And I also felt like their bot lane was under a lot of pressure. And it kind of snowballed a lot, the mental game on bot. So it felt easier than expected, because I think they're a good team. And I thought they were clearly the 5th best team for sure.
But not any higher. It is Fnatic that goes on now to play next Friday. But to talk a little bit about the games as well, the Pyke came out in game 2. Dracos was talking a lot about it. Honestly, how do you feel about Pyke currently?
I mean, it's very niche, I guess, the situations you can pick it in. They kind of blinded Brom, and I had Kai'Sa, so I kind of want to pick a melee champ with Kai'Sa, but, you know, Pyke is also just pretty good into Brom. I think I played once when I played Brom Kog'Maw, we played against a Pyke. It was kind of hard to play.
Look, your quote. Did you say that?
Did I?
I don't know if you did.
I think Hilly said that.
Hilly said that. Allegedly.
Yeah, it was a bit rough in lane, but after that, I think I started hitting some here and there.
It was rough. We were 20 CS ahead.
Yeah, but I was missing hooks.
Okay.
Yeah, but his counter is different than yours, right? You're looking at CS, but Upset, are you familiar with Vayne spotting?
Yeah, very old school meme, but I think I did just fine this game, honestly.
I think you did incredible, honestly. For people that are not aware, Vayne spotting, it's an old meme. It's like where you would kind of look at games and wait for the Vayne to make a misplay because they feel overzealous in their ultimate, right? Is that correct, Upset?
Yeah, it's like Lee syndrome, kind of. Like the Vayne just going way too fast and queuing into 5 people and dying, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the modern Kai'Sas, going way too deep every fight.
I mean, for some, yeah. For sure.
Not for you. Jack, is your Vayne better than Upset's, or?
No, I wouldn't.
No, definitely not.
But I was really impressed by the fact that you just pulled out the Vayne and played like this. Have you played much Vayne recently, or it's just like you saw the enemy comp, it's a perfect Vayne game, and you just went for it?
I played Vayne top yesterday against Poby, and I solo killed him level 3.
Oh, excellent.
So he gave me a lot of confidence, honestly, after that, so I knew I had to pick it today. But yeah, I played it a little bit, but it's one of my very favorite champions.
She's so fun.
It's also the favorite champion of Paula, so I'm always happy if I can pick it for some brownie points, I guess. So,
and if you get a win, it's...
I really love this champ for sure, yeah.
Yeah, great champion indeed, also niche, and I think it's good to have that in your back pocket when you're going into, like, of course, the further best of 5s that you're going to be playing. Also, Upset, we noticed, I don't know if it was Finn or Jack saying during game 1 that you're so good at, okay, excuse my French, but when, let's say, your jungler is inting a little bit in a game or the game state is not going your way, you're so good at just keeping focus. You won't get caught out. You're going to get the wave. You're going to make sure that you're positioned well for the later fights, which I think in part also helped you guys win that first game. Like, how do you switch off all the noise and just focus on what you're supposed to be doing?
I mean, it mostly comes from scrims, I guess. It's just this region you have to learn how to play when people are trolling a lot. So it's just normal, honestly. But it also just comes with experience. I think like with time you see that the stage games are usually very slow, and it's just important to not get flustered, and you will usually always get another chance on stage games. It's not like the game is just exploding because somebody did a mistake. And I think Ivan also did really a lot of good things, but I think that's always the flip side. If you have a playmaker in your team, sometimes he's going to show up and carry you, and sometimes you need to step up and try to carry him, right? Even if he's having a bad game. So I think it's mostly just down to experience. Yeah.
Makes sense. Speaking of, our Kia player of the series was Oscar Oscar Rinnin, and I think he had a tremendous series. Can we get an applause for Kia Player of the Series? Thank you. And Jack, you know, I'm sometimes, you know, sometimes it doesn't work out, but most of the time it does. And I actually feel that in this case, he really, I don't know, drove a lot of games home for me with the steady position that he had in the top lane, because Lot also quietly had a really good series.
Yeah, I think both on the Rek'Sai and on the Cho'Gath, felt like he was a real difference maker in the team fights. I don't know, did you guys think that top lane, not that it would be an issue in this series, but were you surprised by how well he played? I don't know how to say this without sounding...
Yeah, without, because we're not trying to...
Yeah, I was surprised he played well. I thought he was going to run it down.
Mickey?
I guess.
I mean, he was playing really OP champs as well, like Sjokz. But yeah, he played really well. I think also the Rumble game, he got a little bit into it in the top fight that they lost. But other than that, I think he had some good rules. That was fine.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to Madrid next then. Mickey, of course, last time in Madrid, it was awesome. We heard from Oscar, but obviously we also remember that ending of the game versus MKOI. I don't know if you do. That was insane. But tell me a little bit about the experience that you had then and the experience you're hoping to have there. Now, knowing that, just one more best of 5, and you're at the World Championship.
Well, hopefully this time Bobby will bet Lich Bane if we're in a similar situation. But yeah, I mean, I think we can do it for sure. I think it's going to be a tough one, but I'm looking forward to playing in front of the crowd. I think last time was very hype. So looking forward to it again.
And that it's versus KC.
Predictions?
Yeah, predictions.
3-0.
3-1 KC.
2-0, 3-1 KC. Upset, same question for you. Also, the added context that Fnatic as an organization has not missed Worlds since 2016, and I know that's also a huge goal for you. So yeah, tell me how you're kind of looking forward to that opportunity to prove that you deserve to be at the World Championship.
Yeah, I mean, it would be absolutely huge, I think, for the org and for everyone. I think everyone in our team has been working pretty hard recently, and I would really be happy for our team if we can make it, especially for Poby. He just came here this split, and he is like a very young person, and I think it would be really a great experience for him to play internationally.
Yeah, absolutely. And can you just, I mean, if T1 make it, and if you make it, we just need like some kind of a video of those two, right?
That would be very cute, yeah.
That would be sick. However, on the other side of the game, there was, of course, Giant X, whose season is now over, and Laure standing by for some words from Guilhoto.
Guilhoto, thank you so much for joining me after this series. Obviously, this is not the way I wanted us to do this interview. Talk me through what missed during this series.
A lot of mental, I think. I think that the feelings on game 1 was that this would be a very good series for us. And then, I don't know, it's like someone, I don't remember who, said to Noah to solo Drake, and then Lot engaged alone, and then Jackis wanted to go there Nexus or something. It was like so messy. And after, since the whole moment was like confused, then I think we couldn't bounce back. And I couldn't make them bounce back, so I think like overall just missed a lot of mental, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, Razork was mentioning it on stage, of course, we've talked about it, the heartbreaking game 1, yeah. Really. Did you feel like your players were different after that in the way they were communicating?
Yeah, for sure. But I felt I was different too, and the rest of the staff. I think we were all affected and we're all different. So it's not only a player thing. That's why I think it affected, but like it's hard for me to know as well. Or I don't want to be here saying that like we would have won the series if it was not that game 1. It affected, but knowing the future is like so impossible. Maybe Fnatic would win 3-1 and we win that game. So
absolutely,
I think we shouldn't focus on that game and more on why were we as a staff not able to make them come back on the mental aspect, and that's the only thing that I think we should take from this series.
Yeah, and thinking about your season the whole year, having to find a new jungler after Closer stepped down, Noah having some issues as well. I feel like you had a lot of things to handle, a lot of things to take care of with this group of players, and we saw the progress. We knew about the progress. You heard about them on scrims and everything. What will you note from this year? What will you keep with you from this year?
I mean, so on the problem side, I think that this is something that every league team has. Every team that is right now fighting for the championship also had their issues. So I don't think that like that is something that we should hide behind. But what I take from this year, I think that this was one of the funniest group of people that I had the chance to work with, and a lot of growth, both theirs but also mine. And I don't know, it's like right now it's hard to do like a reflection of what we really take from this split, but I will take a lot of the memories for sure.
Yeah.
I don't leave with like, I mean, I do leave with a bad taste because of how we lost, but I don't leave with a bad taste of the split or of the year. And yeah, that's like once this sourness passes, I think those are the things that I'll remember the most from this year. Yeah.
I mean, GX was extremely interesting and entertaining to watch. I still remember the support from your fans in Spain during the roadshow, and overall, even the support from fans every week, GX fans. Is there anything you would like to share with them today?
Just thank you. They are amazing. Not only or obviously mainly the GX fans, but every fan that decided to stand behind this dream of a small team being able to make it to Worlds and upset this top 4 teams. We didn't do it. But know that we tried everything, we did everything that we could, and a lot of disappointment, but very few regrets from this split. And I hope that not today, but from the rest of the split, we were a team that people could enjoy seeing, that we created narratives that people enjoyed for us and for the leagues, and overall that the fans felt connected to support.
Well, thank you for the memories.
Thank you.
Thank you for the good vibes. Send them a lot of love, please, on Twitch, on social media, everywhere. Guilhoto, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Laure.
A big applause here, once again, also from the fans in the studio. Yeah, they were super entertaining. Not everybody can win, and they definitely fought for it, Jack, but I've definitely enjoyed watching their journey this year.
For sure. It's been wonderful to see their growth, especially Isma. I think when he came in, he looked rough and the team wasn't meshing, and seeing their growth playing around him and just improvement in general. I'm still I have a bitter taste in my mouth because I feel like they had the potential to be so much more, but that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
That is how the cookie crumbles. So, Mickey, some final words for the Fnatic fans that are here and that you will be seeing in Madrid, perhaps?
Well, thank you for supporting us so far and going forward. It's been not the easiest split, I guess, but we made it to Madrid, so see you there.
Nice. Okay. Awesome. With that was our very last show from the LEC studio for 2025. We're going to take a week-long break, but then we will be in Madrid for the rest of the summer split. It will be KC and Fnatic kicking us off on Friday, the 26th of September. Then the winner will be facing off against Movistar Koi on Saturday. And then G2 will be waiting in our summer final on Sunday, the 28th. It's going to be an amazing weekend. Thank you for being here in the studio, all the fans this entire year. We really appreciate it. Thank you for keeping up the energy. And we'll see you all in Madrid to close out the year. Bye-bye. Adios.
I pulled out a little caps wave from my repertoire. Didn't do the aura. Oh, good luck. Let's go. Look at the rumble there. How many first? Look. What? We get a ball. Oh, no! Wait, just touch something. Nice, guys! Nice! What did you reach? I'm mega fighting. I'm mega fighting. Oh, we reach. I think we reach. Yeah. Just. Oh, they're going mid, guys. Hold mid, okay? Base. We need to fight here, we need to fight. I need to ulti on this Alia, guys. I need to ulti on her. Yeah, that's fine. We win here, we win. Go Xin Zhao. We kill her, I'm coming too. I can go more. No fear. No fear. Enemy will die. We can end mid probably. Yep. I'm 1 HP, I need to run though. Can we fight? I'm on the Gorgi. No flash for Sejuani. Gorgi. 1 HP. No flash Sejuani. I need to wait though. I'm not Sejuani. I pulled down heavy, guys. Sejuani. I think no flash. Yeah. No flash. I'm here.
Look, bro.
I go.
I'm on Ori, I'm on Ori.
I have ulti soon.
I need help, I need help. Ult me, ult me.
Yeah. 1 second. I got the Drake. Yeah, we can go bot.
Gotta get there.
Look at Ori, Oscar. Ori is dead.
Yes. Look here with me.
You have something here? I can follow here. Nice guys. Play this game. One more, okay?
I'm coming too.
You cannot lose.
I
Nice.
can. Good job, nice!
Okay, take it.
Next second, take it. Nice! Come on. Wait. Next is coming, guys. Don't leave too much. Nice.
I'll let a flash.
I'm in this. Block for me.
I come on here.
Oh,
Let's go, boys. We're going Madrid.